So put the outer on K, the inner on H. Then
Other way around.
You sure?
Yep. It's the first letter. It's always on the outside.
Yeah, K is on the outside, as I said.
Is it? It's H equals K. So it would be outside H, inside K.
You sure?
I am sure.
If you say so. Outside, inside K. Wait, let's just put fucking back, okay. I'm gonna put the outside on K, the inside on H. Is that what you said, or the other way around?
Outside H, the inside should be K.
Now what?
Okay, so now you need to go through that KSBOJLKQ, and you have to find out what each letter is.
Do I have to write it
K
down, or
only-
is he gonna do it for me?
He will do it for you. So once you have your H equals K, you
S,
and twist it.
B, O, J, L, K, O, actually it's Q, then X, S, B, no B, and Vermont Ave.
133 North Vermont Avenue.
Vermont Avenue. There's a number in the code that's 113. I'm not sure how to make that appear in the top left.
Wait, what am I supposed to do?
So once we get Vermont Avenue,
Yeah?
we also need the numbers 133.
What am I gonna do with numbers 1, 3, 3? There are no numbers on these.
Okay, you got it. No, you got it. You got it.
If you say so. I don't know. What do you mean? Yeah, I have those, right?
Yeah, no, you did it all. The last thing you gotta do is inspect some bodies.
I already looked at those. You mean those at the beginning?
Yeah, cut on stretchers by the coroner.
I did. I already looked at those.
Oh, then you're good. Then you're good.
They told me I can use the phone though, so I gotta use the phone, I guess.
I'm Fred Nicholson.
This is your place?
What's left of it? 32 years of work up in smoke.
I'm just gonna ask him about the explosion.
Can you tell us what happened here?
Our chief chemist, Harold McClellan, was using this area to test the new process.
What exactly is this new process?
That's classified information, son.
I mean, do I click truth? Yeah, sure, it's classified information. Do I say doubt? I want to know the information. Do I say lie? No, it's not classified information. Doubt?
A lot of people died here, Mr. Nicholson. I'm prepared to go to the press and tell them it was your fault. What is the new process?
A way to chemically polish aluminum. It's traditionally done by hand. It's extremely labor intensive. The process Could be worth millions.
Remember, doubt is the same as like coax.
Yeah, I know.
So you
It's,
try and-
I hoaxed them into telling me.
Who is Tomoko?
Otherwise, this would have made no sense.
Dr. McClellan's personal assistant.
Yeah.
She came highly recommended.
Who is Tamako Kamano? Well, she's a spy, I say?
Akamoto was involved in industrial espionage. Was she working for you or for a foreign government?
That's a ridiculous assertion. How can you possibly say she was a spy?
Because she has a spy camera.
How many of your other employees carry spy cameras in their handbags?
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, she was selling me out.
If she wasn't a foreign spy, who could she have been working for?
There could be other plating companies, but the big customers for the process are the aircraft manufacturers. Lockheed, Boeing, Hughes, North American.
What can you tell us about McClellan?
A brilliant chemist. He approached me a few months ago with the idea for the new process.
So no one has ever done this before?
No, but it's legitimate research.
So you thought McClellan could do what no one else could do? You were prepared to take that risk?
Look, he was a trained chemist, and his ideas could revolutionize electroplating.
And you would be rich.
I'm a businessman. What's wrong with turning a buck?
Yeah, the lines
You blew
between
up 6 blocks! God knows how many people are dead.
truth and doubt
I
are
regret
getting
that.
so
That's
thin
laudable.
with every case.
We'll be in touch.
I doubted that,
Mr.
but
Nicholson.
what he
Can you send
told
us
me is
Dr. McClellan
essentially
and Miss Akamoto's
the same thing he
personnel
told me
files?
beforehand.
I will if I can find them.
By the way, we also found the collar of a shirt. It has a laundry tag.
They're likely to be Dr. McClellan. The majority of people who worked here don't use a laundry service.
So, I don't know, maybe I just didn't realize it sooner, or it actually got pretty bad at the end of this. There's a phone around here. Let me get to that phone. Oh, there's a phone over there. That phone's really far away. Welcome to another episode of Walking with Phelps. Today we're actually running. Making some progress. The nose knows. Not always. But we are capable of memorizing, I don't know, a lot of sense.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I
And it's
help,
the strongest
Detective?
Can you speak to someone at the Army Air Force Base for me, please?
connection to the brain,
Of
right?
course, Detective.
Tell them I have what I believe is an aircraft part. It's polished metal, light for its size, and it looks like a cone of some sort. It's stamped on the inside. P&W Wasp Major R4360.
I'll get back to you, Detective, when you check in for messages. Anything else?
I need an address for Superior Laundry Services.
Closest store to your location is in Wilshire, 4766 Melrose Avenue.
Thanks for your help.
I don't want to run back to the car. Where's the nearest car? I don't want to. Of course they all cleared out. Fine, we'll run back to our car.
You think McClellan went up in smoke? Or is he still alive?
You could ask the same question about Tomoko Akamoto.
I guess you could. Got
Ooh,
an
he hit
answer.
that barrel.
Not yet. But I'm working on it.
Does he like fall down?
He just runs over the barrel.
Damn it. Also, we might have to stop because my stream keeps going off.
Nah, it'll be fine.
This.
Oh, mailbox, mailbox.
Well, well. Why the cloak and dagger routine, Miss Akamoto?
Yo, you can't say cloak and dagger. That's a Marvel heroes. That's licensed. It's copyright on that.
What? You can't. Copies, isn't it?
Is it? I mean, I guess.
Cloak and dagger. I've heard that somewhere else. Wow.
Somebody turned the place over.
Jesus.
Better watch your step. You think I could fit in there? I couldn't fit in there.
I'd like to think you would have had something more to say about getting shoved in a fridge, Herschel. One to the head, one to the heart. Point blank.
Oh, look at
Jeans Lindbergh. Very expensive watch. Favored by flyboys.
What
I
the hell's a
always wanted one as a
flyboy?
kid.
Just
That's
someone
funny.
who flies?
As a kid, all I wanted was some food on the table.
It's a flyboy.
Flyboy? I've never heard that before.
Okay, this guy was
Big
rich.
class ring.
I guess that's all we have for this guy. What we have here? Retired Los Angeles police?
You know what this is, Biggs?
Sure. That apartment gives you one of those when you retire.
Is that for a tie? It gives you a tie clip? How generous. Ah, good old Los Diablos.
Don't think this is any use to us.
You're right, that drink has been in almost every crime scene in the game.
That drink is the murderer.
I think Fontaine sells that alcohol actually. Wait, is that?
Looks like we have a match.
Interesting dame, this Sakamoto. What is it exactly?
Microfilm. A document shrunk to the size of your thumbnail.
Rod must have amazing eyesight.
Or a magnifying glass. You know, those were invented back in the 1940s, right?
Biggs, edge 525. I'll need a couple of black and whites at 133 North Vermont Avenue, Wilshire. We'll need an ambulance in the corner. Probably a team from technical services as well.
You're cutting out for me.
Really?
Yeah.
You wanna stop?
Let's get to the end of this.
This case isn't this a long ass case?
Last case, actually.
You know the way. You can drive.
All right. Where to?
We can just stop at the Superior Laundry Service.
What you said for me was, we can just stop at the Imperial Laundry Service. Ooh.
I mean, I didn't say the ooh. Everything else I said, yeah.
All right. Okay, because it sounded like there was two sentences being cut together. There's only so many times you can accuse someone of fucking lying, and it's funny, you know?
It's true.
Hey, so tell me what you do here. Oh, I work at the Nicholson plant when it exploded. That's a fucking lie!
But what if it is a lie?
Phelps and Biggs.
Excuse me,
LAPD.
man, what do you do
You're
at
one
this
of your
laundry
laundry
service?
tags.
Oh, I take
Can you tell us who it might belong to?
You're a
Are you
fucking
kidding?
liar.
I got work to do, Mac. Here's the customer book. Knock yourself out.
Okay, I tell you how you can make it fun. No matter what, in every interview, accuse them of lying and then back up.
Number was J2620, Cole.
J20 26 20. That one. That one. What's the 26 26? Did he say 26 20?
Me?
He did!
Who
I
is
just had to tap it
Angstrom?
15 times again because the
Could be
game.
someone else
right.
from the factory. Does he have
Oh,
an
sorry,
address?
you're above the name on the wrong
No.
place.
Dead
Again. Again. Again.
Thank you for all your
Now you
help,
got it.
sir.
Why couldn't you do that the first time, idiot? Oh, I'm sorry, game. I'm sorry.
Well, this sounds like a problem with you and not the game, man. The game clearly asks you to tap the name, and you can't just tap above the name. Know what you're
How
tapping.
dare I? How dare I
dare
tap
you?
above the name?
Apologize to the game.
Sorry, LA Noire. Sorry, I
defeat
didn't
dispatch.
mean it.
Putting you through now.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247. Messages, please.
You need to call Ray Pinker urgently.
Animated this guy's face a bit too much, you know?
It's ringing now.
What?
We're on our way
Nah.
in.
Laundryman? Chinese man?
I got
Yeah.
a message from
Stereotypical.
An airplane tech
I'm
there identified your
Chinese
part.
and I have a laundry
What is it?
service. I'm racist, man.
Yeah.
He said it was
Yep,
a
that
probe
guy.
from either a Corsair
The guy.
or a B-50.
A what?
Fits over the center of the propeller and protects the pitch gearing.
So it's a military part.
Could be, but get this. The Spruce Goose runs 8 Wasp
The
R4360s.
Spruce
I think you better get over there and
Goose.
check
What
it
a
out.
name.
You're on it. I need an address for an Oscar
I
Hangstrom.
hope that's the name of an actual aircraft that they
No
stole.
residential listing for
Check
anyone
the
but
trivia.
detective. Sorry.
Thanks for your help.
Sorry, we don't have nothing. We're useless. Last case in the game, we're useless suddenly.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
What you say?
So where do you want to go?
I wanna
So
go
when
for
the
a
case-
ride. Sonny, take me for a spin. And I no longer care about street crime, cause I want to see the end of the story, but I don't want to see anything more of this game. To be honest.
Military project, gentlemen. Can you state your business?
Detectives, Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We're investigating the explosion. We have reason to believe there may be a link to Hughes' aircraft.
I'm sorry, I can't help you there, Detective. Without authorization from Military HQ, you won't be allowed onto this facility.
What seems to be the problem, gentlemen? Hey, Biggs. You're not still with the LAPD.
Right so, mates. Can you help us out here?
Sure. What seems to be the problem?
We're working the big explosion at the electroplating plant. I found a part there that belongs
But
to one of
these
your planes.
assholes won't let
I work
us
head of
in.
security for Mr. Hughes now. I'll take full responsibility. I'm sure we can clear this up. Follow me. It's the big hangar. You can't miss it.
Hey, you're a lot of shit over the military.
Who is Mapes?
Fuck you.
And what's his connection to Howard Hughes?
Thankfully, my
Vernon
partner
Mapes
is not
used to
useless.
work advice. Word is he runs fuck
I
brands
mean,
for
your
Hughes'
partner's always
Starbucks.
useless, though.
Him. Earl.
He wasn't though. He's the reason we got in here.
Follow me.
Nice.
I mean, I agree that the first two
Good day,
partners were
miss.
just completely useless.
I guess Roy Earl was slightly more useful because he knew all the drug dealers.
Yeah. And this guy, I just like the conviction.
Can that thing really fly?
Mr. Hughes believes so. Amazing, isn't she?
So, this is the Spruce Goose.
Jesus Christ, Biggs, you want to get me fired? Mr. Hughes hates that fucking name. It's the H-4 Hercules to you.
You mind answering a few questions?
Well, Hercules is better than fucking
Follow me,
Spruce
Vernon,
Goose.
kid. Fire away.
This is the best plane in the world. It's a military plane that will bring the end to World War III. It's a Spruce Goose, everybody.
Do you know anything
And
about the
his
explosion?
sister
that happened
plane,
at
the
Nicholson
Fly
Electric Plane this
Y.
morning?
No more than anyone else. Heard the boom while I was shaving. Almost shit my pants. Thought it was Pearl all over again.
Pearl all over again? Excuse me, you dropped the nukes on Japan. The Japan didn't drop the nukes on you. Wait, Pearl Harbor wasn't the nuke. That was when the Japs invaded them, right?
Yeah, that was not a nuke.
That was
If
not
it
a
was,
nuke.
it would've
Only
been
Hiroshima and Nagasaki were the nukes. Pearl Harbor was the Japs invading, right?
Yep.
Okay,
There we go.
I just thought Big Boom has to be nukes, but I jumped to the wrong conclusion.
But you had no personal contact with any of the employees, and you have no idea what caused the explosion.
I'm in security. I handle Mr. Hughes' personal interests, if you get my meaning. I'm not directly involved in manufacturing.
Do you know Tomoko Akamoto?
Never heard of the broad. Why?
You don't happen to wear an LAPD tie pin, do you, Mapes?
Sometimes. I have a couple of them from my days on the force.
What the fuck? That wasn't even closely related to the question he asked. Do you know Tomoko Akamoto? Never heard. Why? Then I clicked out. You don't happen to wear an LAPD tie pin. That had nothing to do with anything.
That's weird.
I mean, that was where she lived, sure, but still.
Do you know
Normally
the
you ask a
chemist
follow-up
Nicholson
question, not a
electric rating,
completely
Harold McClellan?
different question. It's nothing
heard of
to
the
do with
guy.
the first.
Yeah, I think they're trying to like reward you for getting it right, and sometimes they reward you with something which is unrelated.
Yeah.
We know that you were sending parts to Nicholson for testing.
That
Question
sucks.
is Whether you were going through Nicholson or cutting
Yeah,
your
I
own
think the
deal
questioning
with McClellan.
really
Interesting
fell down
theory,
here.
kid. How you gonna prove
In
it?
Vice, I think it was still okay, but just
Yeah.
here in Arson, it's just complete garbage.
And there's more like just
We found a prop spinner.
driving around.
Yeah, Arson
And,
is just
like,
the story.
fighting.
I guess is still
Sent them
interesting,
some aluminum
even more
parts.
interesting than in
Howard and the
in
Bachmans
Vice
were
actually.
interested in this guy
But the
McClellan's theory.
gameplay is just complete shit at this
McClellan was
point.
cutting out
Yeah,
Nicholson.
the
as part of
Vice
the problem.
story is actually probably the worst.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Mapes.
'Cause it's like the stolen
Do you mind
morphine.
if we
It's
have a look
not
around
that
while we do?
interesting.
Sure.
Yeah,
Knock yourself out.
just it's not even a classic movie where we go through a drug, where we see the drugs made. So we go through a drug cartel and we see all the people, all the machinery, and then we gotta have a shootout in the drug laboratory, or
Yeah.
or something like that. Or the big bad comes in and negotiates. No, it's just, oh, guess we shoot this guy, guess we shoot that guy in some back alley. Cool.
So I think this game would be really improved if they took out all the combat and it was just interviews and clue fight.
I think it would be greatly improved if they made Arson and Vice sort of into one, or shortened both heavily.
Okay. Yeah, you think it's a bit like bloated in the late game?
Yeah.
I
I was with them up till the end of Homicide, which was honestly probably one of the most interesting things. And then we
Yeah.
came to Vice, and I just no idea what was going on until the end, which got me pumped for this again. And then come
Yeah.
here, and the gameplay that they had in Vice, it's just turned over to complete shit.
I do kind of wish they did more with the BD killer, like the fact you can't find him early, or even like most of it is spent not trying to find him, which seems kind of weird in retrospect.
Yeah.